Hi guys, in this lesson we are going to talk about asynchronous functions using async and await, which allow a task to take its time while other process running, speeding up the overall program. So let's get started. First of all, let's install a useful module, pip install tqdm, and then let's create the requirements file, pip freeze greater than requirements.txt. Okay, now first of all we can import our file, import synchronous, and let's call a function from that file, synchronous dot run sync pipeline parentheses shared delays comma steps per task. Let's save it and open the file. So in this file there are three functions. One, which is the one we called from the main file, print some things, some details, and then take the starting time, call a function, and then take the end time and print the executed time. Then there is the function, which we call from that one, which call three times another function that we are going to code. So let's do it with tqdm parentheses total equal steps comma desk equal name comma position equal int parentheses name square brackets -1 -1 comma leave equal false. As p bar column new line 4 underscore in range parentheses steps column new line time dot sleep parentheses delay new line p bar dot update parentheses 1. In this way we are calling this function with different delays, simulating different tasks that take different times to update. And using the tqdm function, we are able to show the difference in execution time visually. So let's try to run the main file. Okay, has been pretty fast. As you can see, the delays were really small, but you can appreciate the difference in execution time. And what we want to do is to create another file where we can run these functions asynchronously, so they can run concurrently. In this way, you'll see a big improvement in time duration using asynchronous function instead of synchronous function. So let's do it. Let's open the synchronous file, select everything, and then copy. Let's create a new file, asynchronous .py. And then let's paste everything. Now we have just to make some small changes. First of all, let's import async IO. And then let's start from the the function will call from the main. So async io dot run parenthesis and close the parenthesis. This one is the only adjustment we are going to make to this function, except the sync that will be async. Then we have to make this function async in order to use await inside this one. So async and then await async io dot gather parenthesis task underscore 1 comma task underscore 2 comma task underscore 3. And now we want to make also the other function async, so async and then instead of time.sleep we are going to use await async io. And that's it. Now let's change the sync into async everywhere, sync, asynchronous, and then here, async. Let's save it and open the main file. Let's import asynchronous. And let's call the function asynchronous dot run underscore async underscore pipeline parenthesis shared delays comma steps per task. And now let's run it. Okay, bigger delays. Total time 13 seconds. Instead of just 5 seconds. Using asynchronous function has been a big advantage in terms of time. So let's recap. Lesson 25 hyphen async await new line. We learn how to use async and await and some function of tqdm and async io. For this lesson it's enough. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.